I don't have any idea about this series.
It's really rare that an Asian or a Japanese drama that ranks at the US Netflix.
It was really done well. Super.
It's very cinematic. Konnichiwa minasan.
Hi, this is Ish.
And I am Match.
And welcome to our vlog.
For this episode, we'll be talking about the Japanese series Last Samurai Standing. If you are new to our channel, please don't forget to click on the like and the subscribe button. Last Samurai Standing stars Okada Junichi, Fujisaki Yumiya, and Kiyohara Kaya. It aired this November 2025 with a total of 6 episodes. You can watch it on Netflix. Ishal, can you give us a summary of this drama?
Last Samurai Standing is a series set in 1878 where 292 destitute former samurai are lured into a brutal survival game called Kodoku for a chance to win 100 billion yen. Shujiro Saga, a once respected warrior, enters the contest to save his ailing family, navigating political schemes and fierce combat. Bachai, have you already watched the whole first 6 episode?
Yes. How about you, Shal?
Okay. Yeah. I did also. So, reasons for watching. Why are we watching it? It's not, currently, it's not in my radar. So, Machai, why are we watching this,
Okay, so
Chinese?
someone recommended this to me to watch it because it's good. And then, I think before he recommended it, I saw it on Netflix. Like, it's one of the banners, Last Samurai
Okay.
Standing. And originally, I thought it's an American produced series. That's why I said I didn't read much into it. So when I tried to search and see, oh, it's a Japanese drama, I was really surprised. And I said, and when I look at the cast, I said, I'll talk about it later. But I said, okay, it's really a good. I mean, it's a good watch because we have done Japanese dramas wherein there's no romance. Michelle. Remember that earthquake?
Yeah.
That earthquake. So I said, this will be
yeah.
a new flavor or add a new depth to our content. How about you, Michelle? Aside from you recommending.
Yeah, actually, this drama, I already said it earlier, it was not in my radar. And I don't have any idea about this series. So I think that time I was not able to watch any Netflix series that at that moment. So I don't really see it and I don't have any idea about it. So my expectation before watching it is that because of the title, The Last Samurai Standing, I remember the last samurai is Kenshin Samurai. Okay, Kenshin. So I expect that it may be a little bit something about it or like be related to it since it was the only what famous or popular samurai was Kenshin, right? So I think it may be related to him. It may be a new adaptations or a new live actions about it. So I just said, oh okay, why not go to it? How about you? Any expectation before watching it?
Like with the title Last Samurai Standing, you said it's like Rurouni Kenshin. That's
Yeah.
the only samurai. And I think
Yeah.
Tom Cruise has a film, The Last Samurai. That's why I think that is the one I think it's Tom Cruise, sorry, I haven't watched it. That's the one that stick to me. Oh, that's why I thought it's an American one. But then expectation, to be honest, nothing really. I just wanted to see why it's recommended. And also, when I looked at the US Netflix, it's trending. It's like in the top 10. I think top 7, top 6.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
it's
think
really
also here.
rare that an Asian or a Japanese drama that ranks at the US Netflix. It's a very hard to penetrate it for Asian series. So I said it might be good because the Americans are liking it.
So how about impressions after watching it? Okay, I'll say what you have. I listened
Okay.
to what you have said.
So impression after watching is, if episode 1 didn't hook me. Like, I almost drop it, but I said, oh, it's just episode 1. We need to watch at least 2 more episodes, at least 3 episodes to fairly judge this.
Okay.
Because, but one thing that struck me is it's very cinematic.
Yes, agree.
Like, it's very authentic Japanese more than the Japanese other Japanese dramas. Like, it's an epic, like the way that they presented it. It's like you're watching an epic kind of Japanese drama. And like it's really like they're not acting. Like I'm really transported to that point in
To that
time.
era.
Although that's why I said I think I need to give it a chance because production wise they have really put a lot of effort on this
Yes.
drama. And then I think at least halfway through that, no, not really halfway through that. The end of episode one kind of remind you, not really of Squid Game, but a lot of those. I was really surprised that it's like that. Right?
Okay.
I thought it's
Yes.
just like when I read the summary, it's just like he's protecting his family from someone.
Yes.
And not that they will have like an arena, not really an arena type, but a battle to the end.
Yes.
So I said, okay, it's similar to what we have been watching. Not really Squid Game, it reminded me of Hunger Games. Because of the sponsors or those rich people
yeah.
who sponsors this kind of game. And I said, okay, what flavor will this drama present to us? Because we have seen a lot already,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
But you know, I think episode 2 kind of changed that. Like, oh no, better remove all the notion that this will be like Hunger Games, Squid Games, because
Yes.
it's not really. And one thing that I really like about it is the games is not really the forefront, but I think the journey. I really like the journey, and that they inserted a lot of plot to it that kind of makes sense. Like I really not really sympathize. I like that they show us the background of each character.
Yes.
I also like that they also inserted that mythical school for samurai, and that there are eight
It's a successor.
really good. Yeah, I really like that because it's add more mystery.
Yes.
And like mystery of when will they show, and also they have this gentosai. You know, it's like batosai. It's really like it hooked me. I think episode 3 hooked me so much. Episode 2 is like I said, oh, I can watch more. But episode 3 is like, oh, I'll be watching this until the end because it's really just that good. And I really also search who the cast are because they look so familiar, Ishel. And when I look at the cast,
That's why. Only one guy I'm familiar with.
okay, you know, when I look at the cast, I saw. Did you watch No Dami Cantabile?
Yeah, it's just the
Tamaki.
guy that stole her.
The one that the one with the orchestra. The Nobel Guard something. He's the first one that struck to me because I love
Yeah.
No Dami Cantabile.
Okay.
The very quiet guy.
The
And then
very,
we cannot give spoiler. And then what happened to him? Probably is just really a cameo because of what happened
Yeah,
to
I
his
think
character.
so. Oh.
And then another one is Hiroshi. I think it's Hiroshi Abe.
I forgot
Gentosai.
his name.
Gentosai.
Ah.
He is in Dragon Zakura where he was a teacher because the beginning of my Asian drama watching is or Japanese drama, so a lot of
Yes,
this
yes,
are
yes.
familiar. And then last one, you know what, that officer, I thought he looks like Nino. Do you know Nino from Arashi?
Yeah.
He looks like Nino. And
Yeah,
then when I
yeah,
searched
yeah.
yesterday,
Yeah,
oh my
that's
god, that's
why.
Nino. It's so that's why I surmised that it's a very star-studded character. I mean drama for me because they were able to pull in all of this good names, and I'll talk about it more later. But Ishal, what's your impression?
Impression. Okay, first thing first, this is not a Genshin-related series. Okay. Okay, first episode, okay, this is not Genshin. Oh, second, it's a heavy one.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's very brutal, and it's heavy. It's a heavy one. Third, the cinematography was very synthetic. Like that, it was so... What they call that? It was so full of...
Authentic.
Yeah, so authentic, full of efforts. You see the production, they was able to pull out that scale, right? Scale of productions for the cinematography, and the settings was very good. It was
Yes.
really done well, super. I mean, like that. And then third, what else that I impression is about the storytelling. Yeah, I agree with you. First episode was a bit hard for me to finish it because I think it's not more on like we're expecting more. Like in the first episode, I think me for especially me, I need to want first 2 episodes is the hook period, right? You have to be hooked to watch the rest of the episode. So I'll go for it. And then I think the one that pulls me in is that the story itself. They have that one that they give the backgrounds. I agree with you. They give they give flavors, right? Flavors to the
Yeah.
characters. You're starting to get curious to what's the story of each everyone's players in the series. And then, like you said, I really thought it was a Hunger Games type game,
Yeah.
right? The first time I saw, but in that era, like that, they're just saying by telegram. It was
Yeah.
like saying, oh, it's a telegram, and they just updating it, and I feel that, oh, it feels so like an old-fashioned Hunger Game. But at the same time, you get curious what's really the purpose of Kodoku game in the series, and yeah, I like that they give characters the background and the flavors, and I really think that there's more to reveal on the next season of this episode, because there's so many mystery around Shujiro, right? Shujiro
Yeah.
characters. I think that's the flavor. But I got really wait. One thing as I said is that the only guy that I know that I'm familiar
Ah,
with,
yeah.
that I don't get confused, is the tall guy, the strategist there.
Ah, where did you watch him?
I watch him in like Japanese series.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
romance type
Okay,
series
okay.
like that. So that's why
He
I
looks familiar.
yeah,
The
he
face
looks really
very
familiar. Yeah. You know him. I don't remember which drama he is, but he was. But I think that's why I remember him. And then the officer. But one thing that what can I say? Aside from I'm very amazed with their fighting scene. Right?
Yeah.
It was so fast, and there was a shot there that I think they done it in one shot.
What?
I don't know. One shot, one camera shot. I like that.
Where? What?
The one that he's protecting Futaba. I
Okay,
think
okay.
this the facing
From
of the
the
camera.
savage guy.
Yeah, with the crazy guy there. I don't know why she's so crazy. She's so crazy. I
It's
cannot
really
explain.
interesting.
Yeah, it's really interesting in the way that that story was set up. And I think is this based on the real story or real
Uh,
setup? That's why I'm curious
It's
about.
based on a book.
It's really based from the book.
Yeah, but I think the wars happened really. The
Oh.
all those stuff that happened, like it really.
Yeah, because I think this kind is logical. I mean, it may happen. That's why I'm asking
Yeah,
if these scenes are happening, because it may really happen in that time in Japan, because there are
And
many samurais, right? Eh,
I
Yeah, and
felt
then
just really sad, Ishel, to see the transition of the age. Like the
I thought that
samurais
too.
has reigned for a lot of centuries, and then we're
Yes.
That's why sometimes I don't want to watch depressing dramas.
Mm,
And episode 1 is just like that. Like you have this very good samurai, but then
yeah.
he's now so poor.
Yeah.
And that layer, I mean, unraveling of his character, because you thought it's just really a normal samurai. Apparently not.
Yeah.
And that's why I also thought of Kenshin, because like he does not use, but then no, definitely not Kenshin. It kind of remind me of I was talking about Demon Slayer, right? Like
Yeah.
just like Demon Slayer, but
But
human version.
version. And there's no demons, but
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
political scheme is really agad, because it is the new coming of new era, right?
Yeah.
The coming of new age. So I think that's why I'm thinking, is this really happening in Japan in that era? Because it really I mean, for me, this maybe it's happened, like the samurais are being oppressed, and the samurais been lie down, and the new government, the new era is coming, and they have to like that. So many things happen. So that's why I'm curious about it's really happened in that time. Which era is this? Which time do you think?
I think Meiji. They're talking about Meiji. It kind of
Yeah,
reminded
yeah,
me
yeah.
of my Happy Marriage. I think my Happy Marriage.
Was
That
done also.
Japanese drama.
Yeah, was done also.
At the end of Meiji drama, but like the feels of
Transition.
it is similar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Transition.
I agree. So anything else you have? Any favorite scene so far?
Um, I don't know. Can I just talk about favorite characters? There's
Okay,
a lot
favorite
of good
character.
characters. Like,
Okay.
I like all the mystery surrounding it. I particularly like the archer. Like, he's so good. And there was a point wherein I think I was also tweeting about it that if this crazy guy kills the archer, because first he killed that other guy that I like.
Yeah.
If he killed the archer, I will really hate it because we haven't really seen much of the archer just yet. What his the background behind
The
him.
background of him.
Yeah, and then you know what? The author of the book is actively liking tweets in Twitter because he liked my tweet. I said, who is this verified guy that liked?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he's so cute with that. And I think, that archer I really like. And then who else? And also one thing that I like is like the first half, they're just showing us characters that are typical villain. But then with the
Yeah.
onset of the second season, they're showing the more what to call this? Not really villain like, but we know they're strong,
Yes.
right? And also, I think
Noted about
that reveal at the end that Gentosai, I'm just really curious what motivates him to kill all this
The successors.
students.
Yeah. What's the
Yeah.
reason?
And that tall guy, what is his connection? And I was also surprised that it has a season 2. I have not spoiled myself, so I didn't know about it. That we need to wait, or if there will be ever be a season 2. How about you? But to be honest, I really like the cinematography. Like there are so many good shots. That shot
Yes.
with the Tori, with the girl, the Tori. I think it's episode 2 that she's doing that leaf and then the water and then the gate.
Yeah.
That's so
a
good.
one.
Like, oh my gosh, it's so really And one thing, just a note, the lead guy is the producer of this film. He's also the choreographer for the fight scenes. Not really all, but he's taking part in the choreography. So he's very. I was really surprised at his dedication. So this is his baby, and yeah. How about you, Shell? Any favorite scene?
I think since you mentioned the archer, I think that's one of the not what they call that. One of the noticeable scene there was his character and his mystery. What is
Yeah.
his background story? And I think I really like the fact that I think one of what they call that, one of the reasons that I really was indulged with the series is that in the scene when they was to find out when Shujiro was need to go to be dead like that, the scene, and I was not expecting that the police officer was his previous what they call that
Segment?
colleague
I think I'm
colleague
not sure.
something
Yeah,
like that.
colleague.
And it was amazing that they put different complex character
Yeah.
in this series, and they have different reason or story to tell why are they are part of this Kodoku game. So I really waiting for the next episodes or chapters, but I think we have to wait a little long.
Yeah.
Do you think?
We don't even know if it will be renewed.
There's none? Oh my
There's no
God.
news yet.
Okay, so you just have to wait.
But to be honest, it feels like everything will be bleak because they killed Lord Okubo.
Yeah.
And you have, So who will be the higher up that will save?
That will help. Yeah.
It's looking very bleak for all the samurais.
Yeah. So let's see what will happen to the next chapter, and I hope they have next chapter that we need to renew, and I hope it will be also shown in Netflix. You know why? It's really hard to have, like we said, Japanese go to the international market for this. They really very strict with their copyrights and all. So I really hope that it can be renewed in Netflix also. So anything else? Overall rating? Can we give overall rating for this one yet?
Do you want to go first? I know it's a bit unfair to give it
Yeah.
because we didn't get the full
Yeah.
picture. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I told you, should we get overall? Because
So
for me,
we will
cinematography wise, and what they call fighting scene and all the scene was so done well. So I think we can give it a higher rate, like
For me, it's a 10
9.5.
for that
I mean,
cinematography.
9.5, yeah, and all.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
good
so
one. Yeah, but for the storytelling, we want to know more. So we cannot, I think for me, I cannot give it a rate.
Me
But
too.
it was really the story that needs you to watch the next chapter for you to be able to grasp all of this and the real reason why they're doing this in Kodoku.
Yeah.
But we have hints and all, but I think I think it will need to be better to unveil it on the next
Yeah.
chapter. No? Anything else that you want to add?
No, I think that's all for my side. But yeah, what else? After this, I watch Kenshin.
I told you it was related to Genshin. That's the first time that I have.
Yeah,
So
that's it.
yeah, they have it also in Netflix, right? But it's a movie
Mhm.
type. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's all for now. So if you're looking to watch for a new, what they call it, genre or new flavors that you want to look forward to, just watch The Last Samurai Standing. It was in Netflix, and please don't forget to subscribe or follow us in our social media account. We have X, TikTok, and IG, and hope to see you soon next time. Bye.
Bye.